everybody, welcome to Uncle Dave's Brigade. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you ladies out there. Appreciate your work. It's the hardest job in the world, most demanding, for sure. Today, I've got a great song dedicated to you, Rock and Roll Lullaby, B.J. Thomas. Stick around, please listen. I'll tell you a little bit about B.J. and the song in just a few moments. But first, to all you that are new, I speak in the beginning, I speak at the end. I don't pause the video, let it play all the way through. I'm not a first reactor. I know the songs and artists. So we'll get to it and I'll tell you a little bit about it at the end. So I got one with him in concert. Let's get to it. This is from a television show.
She was just 16 and all alone when I came to be. So we grew up together, my mama, child, and me. Now things were bad and she was scared, but whenever I would cry, she'd calm my fears and dry my tears with a rock and roll lullaby. And she'd sing, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, it'll be alright. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, just hold on tight. Sing it to me, mama. Sing it sweet and clear, oh mama, let me hear that old rock and roll lullaby. We made it through the lonely days, but Lord, the nights were long, and we'd dream of better mornings when mama sang a song. Now I can't recall the words at all, it don't make sense to try, 'cause I just knew lots of love came through in that rock and roll lullaby. And she'd sing, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, it'll be alright. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, just hold on tight. I can hear your mama, mama, mama. Nothing moves my soul like the sound of a good old rock and roll lullaby. Just hold on tight.
Back up, great back up.
Nothing moves my soul like the sound of a good rock and roll lullaby.
Great B.J. Thomas. He was awesome. I tell you, we lost the talent when we lost him. he had a lot of struggles during his life. He was born in Hugo, Oklahoma, moved to Texas and the Houston area when he was 15 years old, sang in church choirs and school choir. Then he joined a band here in the Houston area called the Triumphs, and then eventually made it into his own solo career. So and he is a Houston legend as well as an Oklahoma native. So we share him with him at least for the first 15 years. And he lived here most of his life before he moved around after he became famous Grammy Award winning artist. But about the song a little bit, the Rock and Roll Lullaby was written by a team of writers who put this down about a boy recalling the lullaby that his mom sang that she had him very young. So they basically grew up together. You can't put lyrics on that. And BJ and his producer were fooling around with the guitar and so forth. And they came up and they said, well, why don't we do kind of a Dwayne Eddy? And if you're not familiar with Dwayne Eddy, he had kind of a twangy, kind of a haunting sound to his guitar. And they said, why don't we do kind of a Dwayne Eddy sound? And then they said, well, the producers and the record label said, well, why don't we just get Dwayne Eddy? So they did. And he was available. He was very popular and famous at that time. And so they got Dwayne Eddy. That was him on the guitar that you heard. And the backup it was awesome. The backup was a professional group called the Blossoms, who were pretty popular back then. And they were three ladies that harmonized so well. And then the gentleman that you heard in the background was Dave Somerville. He was with the Diamonds, and he had that Beach Boys sound that you could hear, that voice in the background that was male. What a voice! What a backup group! I mean, that's solid. And when you have a voice like BJ, and then complement that with a great backup group like that, you gotta hit. I mean, I don't care. And Dwayne Eddy, throw that one in on top of it. You got to hit song, which it was. It was a big hit, one of his best hits. And he had a compilation album that he had put that on. He said that was his favorite track of the whole album, and he loved it. And he played it very often. I saw him in concert years ago. Sure enough, that was definitely one of his picks that he sang. So, a little bit about BJ, about the song and so forth. Happy Mother's Day to all you out there. I'm going to have a Mother's Day theme today. So, look at the rest of my shows for today, and I'll have something having to do with mothers. And so, take a look at it. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, post notification bell, leave a comment or suggestion as to where I should go next. And happy Mother's Day. Be nice to each other and be nice to yourself. Don't forget to call mom, okay?